Hello and welcome to Unpreachy, a podcast of homilies from St. John Chrysostom Parish. Today, Father Tom Mullen reflects on Luke chapter 12, verses 32 to 48, the Gospel reading for Sunday, August 10, 2025.
Good morning. And also to our live stream companions today, including my sister Betsy in South Carolina. Hi, Betsy. I bring you greetings from our pastor, Father Ed Hallinan, who is out gallivanting on the South Jersey shore for 2 weeks, starting yesterday. He assured me he's going to be praying for us, but I don't know how much he's going to be thinking about us while he's down on the beach, I have to tell you the truth. This morning, I'll just give a very short, single reflection on the gospel in order to allow some time for our missionary cooperative speaker, Micah, who's hiding back there from the Vagabond Ministries in Chester, to give us a few words of reflection about their ministry. Have you seen the new Superman movie yet? I haven't. But when I saw the announcement of it coming out, I had a flashback to one of my favorite lines in the old Superman movie. Young Clark Kent is just experiencing some of these great powers he has. And his stepfather, or adopted father, says to him, with great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. Now, when I heard that line, I immediately thought about a line of Jesus. Jesus says, to whom much is given, much is expected. The last line in today's gospel said it from St. Luke in a little fancier form. He said this, much will be required of the person who is entrusted with much, and even more will be demanded of the person who is entrusted with more. Doesn't that scare you? That is a haunting, challenging statement. The more. Now, I'm pretty sure that most of you, like myself, consider ourselves pretty ordinary people. I mean, the people with more in the world, it's not us, huh? It's those corporate billionaires who fly around the world whenever they want. How about all those movie stars and sports figures and music stars that have all the celebrity of the world? All those intellectually elite people that go to fancy universities? Politically powerful people around the world. They're the big shots, right? They're the ones that have it all. Not us. Think for a moment. I suggest that we, relatively ordinary people, are the people Jesus is speaking about, having been entrusted with much. So when you got up this morning, whether you slept comfortably or not so comfortably, when you got out of bed, you and I had a roof over our heads. And when you used the toilet, or got a shower, or got washed up, or went to put some water in your coffee pot, you had running water available to you right away. And while you got up and started to get something to eat, you thought, that's not really what I'm going to eat today. But your cupboard wasn't empty, and you had electric power to keep the food cold and to warm it up in the oven when you needed it. Look around. Can you see? Can you hear me? Can you speak and express your feelings about what you care about to others? With the help of a walker, can you walk? Can you read and write? How much years of education have you had? What opportunities to learn different skills in your jobs over the lifetime you've had? Let's be honest, folks. Is there anybody here in church who doesn't have a television and at least one computer at home and a cell phone and a car? See, the people who have been entrusted with much is us. Imagine if you were growing up in Gaza this year. Consider if you were one of those families that was on a boat trying to get out of North Africa and topsy-turvy on the Mediterranean Sea lost. How about so many people struggling in Sudan and in the war-torn Ukraine and so many other parts of the world? See, we are entrusted with much here, even though we don't think it's so much. So listen to Jesus' words. To whom much is entrusted, much more will be expected in caring for those who have not. With that in mind, I invite Micah to come forward and speak about the Vagabond Ministries.
Unpreachy is a production of St. John Chrysostom Parish in Wallingford, Pennsylvania. Visit us at sjcparish.org. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend. This podcast was produced by Brendan Lorden with music by Skytoes on Upbeat. Thanks for listening. Be well.